Hi, I'm Jane, and here's Jane Recalls again. So I've just been looking through my treasure trove that I have upstairs, and I found this one. I didn't even know I had it. I'd completely forgotten. This is Michael Jackson and me and Danny DeVito and someone, I don't remember who he is, but we were making a film in Toronto, I believe, called Head Office. And it was Danny DeVito, Eddie Albert, Don King, and we were all together, and we all went to see Michael perform, and the Jacksons. And the most amazing thing happened. First of all, I was in this car with Joe Jackson, the Reverend Al Sharpton, Danny, Eddie, and myself. And we all ended up backstage, and I was just given this one moment to come and meet Michael Jackson. And I don't even remember how I kind of was taken into this other room, because I just remember being one place, and suddenly I'm next to this tiny, very frail, very high-speaking person it was Michael Jackson. And I looked at him, he was so frail, but so sweet, and he looked at me and said, "Jane, I've seen all your movies," and he started listing off everything I'd ever done. You know, he knew everything, he knew more about my career than I did, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this, I'm right next to Michael Jackson. And then I had this sort of a motherly feeling about him. I kept looking and thinking, he shouldn't be on stage, he's way too tiny, he'll collapse. And of course, you know, then he goes on stage and absolutely kills it. I mean, had more energy than anyone on the planet. He was just unbelievable. And it was like these two different people, this wonderful, sweet, kind, very gentle, very unassuming man, and then this extraordinary performer who, of course, danced, you know, like a dream as well. He was the most amazing performer. But this is what was really unbelievable about that night. We were making this film, we were backstage, and the Jacksons broke up that night, and I was there, and I have never forgotten it. There were all the brothers in one place, and Michael somewhere else, and Don King somehow was involved, and Eddie Albert and Danny DeVito and I are going like, well, are we really supposed to be here? What's going on? You know, it was just, it was history. And I had met Michael since, and whenever I saw him anywhere, he'd always go, "Hi, Jane," and he melted my heart. I just thought he was the most amazing man, extraordinary talent. And anyway, I'd like to ask you, do you have any great favorites that Michael did? Favorite songs, favorite routines, favorite videos? Let's share that, because I want to share Michael moments.